And we're live. Hey everybody, Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel for another stream. It's launch day for World of Warcraft's Shadowlands expansion, right on the dot. It's 7 AM here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, which is the global launch time for my region at least. So it should be, what, in the evening for you guys around the world. And we are going to be leveling through, at least I'm leveling through alongside my main paladin through the expansion, and I'm just hoping it's going to be a smooth launch. So let me just maintain your expectations here if you're just tuning in or if you're watching this later on. This is not a hardcore leveling stream. This is a chill leveling stream. I want to take my time, go through the story, do everything on my own pace. So with that said, again, manage your expectations. I am fingers crossed this is going to be a smooth launch. But I just know that there could be issues. I just saw Blizzard on Twitter saying there is authentication issues right now for logging in. So I've stayed logged in for the past 2 hours, just hanging around here in Stormwind. I didn't want to do horde side because I know majority of players are doing horde side, so that could just complicate matters. So shall we get started then? I can't even see if there's a quest giver here or not. Just everybody's here right now. And I believe...
The Ebon Blade stands ready. I await you in Stormwind. Come, before the icy grasp of death claims all of Azeroth.
There we go. We have a summons. Oh, I'm excited. Look.
High Lord Bolvar Fordragon has recovered from his battle with Sylvanas Windrunner. He awaits us, along with our allies.
Yeah, it's starting. It's starting. I'm excited. Ah, too much coffee. We've got Silver in chat. Hey, Silver Hazy says no reason it shouldn't be smooth in 2020. Only thing that might happen is a DDoS attack, which is common on launch days for big MMOs like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14. We got Mazidi in chat this. Good morning. Good morning to you. So we have a summons here. Take the Death Gate to Karis. So we're going back to Iceground Citadel. There we go. Please do not. DC. Please, I'm praying to you. I've clicked it twice now. Nothing's happened. Okay. Alright, we're going. We're going. Ah, it's exciting. So there's going to be story spoilers here as well. So if you're not planning to play until the weekend, I suggest checking back later. Just a quick recap here. We've already defeated N'Zoth. We've saved Azeroth. Sylvanas got away into the afterlife in Shadowlands, and she and the jailer has kidnapped the main characters of World of Warcraft. That's Thrall and Jaina and Baine and Anduin, both Horde and Alliance. And we're gonna go get them back, essentially. So I've not done PDR at all. So I stayed away from any beta or early access, whatever, because I don't want to spoil anything for myself. So I'm seeing all of this for the first time, and you can imagine that's hard, because I do follow Wowhead, which like every day posts a whole bunch of articles about Shadowlands, and I try and stay away from that. Wow, this loading is taking long. Please don't disconnect, please. I'm begging you, please. Checking your chat. Mazidi says too many players, as expected. I mean, it's launch day, it's World of Warcraft. I remember streaming Battle for Azeroth's launch, and that went relatively smooth because it was kind of... It spread players out a little bit. I can't remember how, but you get to Stormwind, and then there's a solo scenario, kind of like an instance. Oh, here we go. Now, there's going to be dialogue here. I want you guys to let me know if you can hear the audio, if the audio is loud enough for you to hear. If not, let me know in chat, and I will bump that up for you.
All is not lost. Not yet.
Okay, here we go. Let's go see Bolvar, Fordragon, the Lich King. Even the quest icons has changed. This is pretty cool. I'm hyping. We got iMoxie in chat. Says, hello, Selamat Pagi, brother. Selamat Pagi to you, bro. says, I'm getting prepared to work. I hope you have a good day and stream. I will. I tried to take the day off. There's no such thing for me, so I'm still working from home today. I expect a lot of emails to come through. But I've quit the rest of the week just to level all my other alts, so there's that. Silver says audio is a bit higher than you are on the mix, but sounds good. Okay. Copy that, so I'm going to turn that a little bit down. Put everything else down. Effects, music, ambience. And it's probably because I'm away from my mic too, so hopefully this should be better. Alright, let's go talk to Baradhor and see what he's got.
What news?
It's good that you've arrived. We need heroes like you in this dire hour. Oh, come on, don't lag now. The quest doesn't want to complete. Let's do that again.
The balance must be restored.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm right-clicking him. I'm not getting anything. Server's not responding. No! Do not DC now! I'm gonna keep trying anyway. Check in chat meantime. Silver says, yeah, they also use instancing in heavily populated areas, which helps stuff like this. Not sure why Blizz hasn't tried that, so it's not a mess of players in one spot. Silver also says, Shadowbringers launch was the smoothest expansion drop I've ever seen. Gives me hope for future releases. Yeah, same here. Come on, man. I had the quest dialogue open and now it's not working. I think everybody's just stuck in position here. No one's moving. Let me see if anybody else in my guild is having some issues. Yeah, it seems like there's a 30-second really for the quest to progress. Well, that kind of sucks. I'll give it some time. Back to chat. Mazzy says, you play as a paladin. Is that Ashbringer? It is. Uh-oh, I'm about to DC here. It looks like I got stuck. If this takes it back. Oh, damn it. Okay, hang tight. I'm gonna put in my password. So close. Well, now's the real test. Now we get to see whether or not we have login queues and things like that. Apparently so. Damn it, I was so close to clicking accept on that quest. Then I don't know what was going to happen, if there's going to be a cutscene or not. I'm getting prepared to... Oh, I read that already. Cool. Better. Getting DC would suck too if authentication is down, which it is. I do have the Blizzard CS Twitter up, and they just said that there's issues with getting into the game. And that was like at 7 AM for me, which was just on the dot for the launch when they turned on Shadowlands. So that means now we've got the influx of players coming in all over the world. But it's okay, I've got time to burn, you guys, because this is not a late night stream. This is 7 AM for me. So I've got the whole day, well, up to lunch anyway, because, I don't know, I've never streamed in this hour of the day. Mazina says, I hate it when your DC happen when you already hype about it. I know, but that's part and parcel of MMORPG launch days. Sometimes you get that, sometimes you don't. Mazina says, I hope this is not your bad morning. I've been through far worse launches. There we go. See? Not too bad. Except my characters are missing. No. No. All my characters. Maybe it's just taking time to load. I'll give it a minute here. Checking Twitter in the meantime. See if Blizzard CS says anything else. No, still the same, investigating authentication issues. So yeah, I thought I did everything right, really, which is picking my alliance main over my horde main, because like 80% of the people I know that play WoW have all moved to horde side. So Orgrimmar over there must have been like a war zone, just trying to get to move. So I thought alliance side would be better. Plus, I am on an alliance heavy server, which is Frostmourne on Oceanic. So I did not think this would be an issue. Well, I guess more downtime. Surveys says also getting into time for people to get back from work extra bad right now in the servers. I would imagine so. What time is it in the US? 6 p.m. Eastern? New York, 7 a.m., 8 a.m.? I'm not sure if my time zones are mixed up. EU's probably asleep, right? But then again, it's WoW. It's Shadowlands launch, so I'm sure everybody would have been planning to stay awake. Mazita says test from Blizzard for Adrian before we go to Shadowlands. It's a bad timing for tests. And we got Wigga in chat. Hey, Wigga. What's up? 6 p.m. prime time. Oh, I expected it. Would it affect Oceanic servers, though? Like logging into Oceanic? I mean, now is great for Oceanic because, folks, in Southeast Asia, we're just about to hit well, it is 7 a.m. Australia is probably 9 a.m. right now, and I think Korea is 1 hour ahead. So yeah, I am going to relog again. I don't know, because I just checked my Battle.net, and everybody in my guild who's on my friends list is just stuck on the server on the main page. Login page. So this is an Oceanic server thing. So while we wait, for those of you jumping into World of Warcraft for Shadowlands, thoughts, expectations? Are you guys hoping it's going to be a good one? Better than Battle for Azeroth? And if you don't play WoW, what's on your gaming list this week? See, one of the reasons why I wanted to do the stream, I was debating whether I should or not, is because I know there's lots of players who don't play World of Warcraft on my channel who maybe want to see what an expansion launch looks like, what new content in 2020 looks like for WoW. So that was part of my plan. I mean, just showing off the game to people that maybe don't play, which is the theme of the stream. Chillax, relax leveling, no hardcore speed stuff. I actually do care about the story, so compared to a lot of other people. Come on. Come on. Let's see if we can actually get to the realm list page, and if that works, then I know it's just a server. But if I can't even get back to the realm list, then yeah, there's a big problem here. Yeah, my guild Discord is going nuts. Can't believe I got so close. Well, the good news is I'm already at Bolvar. I won't have to do the travel between Stormwind and the Icecrown again. Ah, yes. Okay, screw the realm list. Let's go back in. Yes, yes, yes. Back on the menu, y'all. Move, come on, load, come on. Last 10%, come on, please. Please, to the gods of WoW, Blizzard, please. Ziti says, if I remember correctly, you're guild from Malaysia too, right? Or is it Guild Wars 2? In World of Warcraft on Frostmourne, I'm in Singaporean / Malaysian / Aussie guild, so it's Oceanic. Keyboard Warrior is what it's called. We used to be on Saurfang, but Saurfang had an exodus of Alliance players. They all moved elsewhere. So the guild transferred to Frostborn, and I followed. Guild Wars 2 is more of an oceanic, pure Aussie/NZ guild. I don't know if there's any oceanic guilds left on... Well, Southeast Asian guilds, that is, on Guild Wars 2. Can't remember. I tried looking for it, but I only got Aussie guilds. Yo, last 10%, come on. Come on, load. Let me check in on Wowhead. Let's see what they're up to. There's this article, I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but earlier in the week, no, was it last weekend? There was a former Blizzard employee that left the studio, and they put out a video about why they left Blizzard, and they were saying things like, you know, it's no longer the same MMO. They were comparing it to Classic and just talking about a whole bunch of things related to modern World of Warcraft and why it's no longer the same MMO, which I'm not sure if you guys have watched it. I highly recommend checking out because it's thought-provoking in a way, because it is a former Blizzard dev and he's been working on the game, so he knows stuff. At the same time, a lot of the things he said just resonates with me a little bit, but at the same time, I'm on the opposite. I actually prefer modern World of Warcraft as opposed to, you know, whatever it was before, but that's just me. Oh, yes. All right. Full bar. Let's go. I hear audio in the background. Come on. If this is how it's going to be for the rest of the stream, just me praying in loading screens, this is going to make for a painful experience. But hopefully it's just like the first hour, and after that it should be smooth sailing. I'm guessing Blizzard just wants to get everybody, the first wave, into the game first. And then once everyone starts branching out into Bastion and anywhere else in the map, then it should be better, hopefully. Sorry, says, I'm still in the Wrath of the Lich King. Was still last good and WoW's best expansion, which is a very common thing that I hear, you know, with regards to best expansion for World of Warcraft. Lich King is always in that discussion. Now again, I'm sure you've been around for a long time, and I've only come into World of Warcraft in the Legion era, so I got no experience to pull back from. And even for me, like jumping into WoW Classic, I like the idea of Classic. I think it's great that Blizzard gives players the opportunity to go back and relive that experience, that leveling and everything. It's just not for me. It's just not. I can't. Oh, come on. Alright. Again, BRB screen. I'm going to put in my password here. Silver Hazy says about Lich King, the expansion, it was the perfect blend of PvE for me, and it really felt like it was hitting its stride. What was the expansion after Lich King? Was it Pandaria? No, Cataclysm, right? Yeah, Cataclysm. So how was that? How did it feel going from Wrath of the Lich King and then heading over to Cataclysm and then Panda? Was there such a huge, drastic change? Because I wasn't there in that time. I know from Panda going into Draenor, you start to see the crumbs of today's modern WoW. And then Legion, of course, just took it to a whole another level. Mazidi says, I heard about that too. Some people said log in 1 hour after expansion live, no matter what game you play. It's not always the case though. Like, again, I'm going to go back to 2018's BFA. BFA's launch was super smooth. No issues whatsoever on my side. Cataclysm, sad face, Silver Hazy. Keta was so bad. I couldn't believe how much worse the dungeon quality was, the ending final raid with Deathwing, in comparison to Icecrown Citadel. Bro, it was such a step down. I can imagine that. I've got to admit, I didn't really do Keta, at least finish the zone. Me leveling through there in 2017. You gotta remember, right? Leveling like 3 years ago was so different. We didn't have scaling. So I would start a zone, do like 15, 20 quests, and I'm out leveled. And then I'd move on to another zone. So there was no reason for me to go back and finish Keta. And at the time, because I was trying to put together the review, the story was all over the place. It was so jumbled up. So by the time I finished Wrath of the Lich King, going to Keta, I had no idea what's in the timeline, what just happened. So following the story back then was a bit of a pain. All that's changed now, of course. I'm sorry, guys, that we're staring at a blank screen. I mean, I figured this had a chance to happen, but yeah, it always sucks when it does. Did you play the launch of Shadowbringers? Truly, I was astonished at how nice the service played. It felt like logging into... Yeah, I was there for Shadowbringers launch. I streamed it, actually. It's on my channel somewhere. And yeah, I don't recall any issues at all for Shadowbringers or BFA, the two biggest ones. Then going back further, 2017, there was Path of Fire for Guild Wars 2. Don't recall any issues either. Except the bugs and, you know, things like invisible walls, getting disconnects during story missions, things like that. But if we're talking like login day one issues, I don't recall for those three expansions. As for my smoothest so far that I can remember expansion launches, yeah, Shadowbringers, because that was recent, that was last year. Or if we're talking Elder Scrolls Online, all their chapters like Greymoor this year. What else we got? Elsewhere last year, their main expansion chapters, usually no issues, except if you play on the EU servers for Elder Scrolls Online, that's when you would get a lot of issues. And ESO is known for having server issues, stability mostly, and lag fests when you do their PvP alliance war. But when it comes to chapter launches, ESO, again, like Final Fantasy XIV, doesn't really suffer from launch day stuff. BFA launched well too, says Silverius. Yep, that's what I remember. And Mazidi says, how many expansions have you played already? Like in WoW? Oh, well, I've played through most of it, but which ones I've actually finished from start to finish? Pandaria, Draenor, Legion, BFA. That's about it. Like, again, the early ones, because when I start leveling, you would out-level the zone, as I said, before you could even finish the story. This was pre-20... This was pre-7.3, before the level scaling stuff came in. So, when I've got time, maybe one of the things that I could do is go back and, you know, start a new character, because leveling has been squished, of course. The level cap in WoW now is 50, and once you finish the new tutorial starter zone, you end up at level 10 already, so you can then just pick Chromie time and finish up whatever expansion you want to from start to finish. Surprise says, to be clear though, Final Fantasy XIV did a lot of patches and even skipped some small content to explain to the players all the work they were doing in the back end. With the server visit feature, big zones, they know it will be very populated, having their own instance. It all really did add up to what I think was an incredible experience. Launch day matters. Absolutely, launch day absolutely matters. Because it is, for most people that are maybe jumping into World of Warcraft for the first time, the launch day experience is going to paint a picture that will last maybe a week, but in that week it's, you know, you're going to remember it, and for future launches, at least you will take a step back and say, maybe I'll wait like a day or two before playing. But the thing with us MMO players is we never learn. Like, I'm serious, we never learn. Like, 80% of us will still take the day off. Launch day would still be here waiting in login queues. And if for other examples, you know a game fucked up, you know you're going to be paying way too much money for an expansion, you'd still buy it, you still pay the subscription. That's in our nature, I guess, as MMO players. MMO players have been beaten down. We love it though, absolutely. We love getting abused, MMO players. So again, if you're just joining the stream, if you're part of my channel, you've been here before, sorry guys, I expect it to be leveling now. But there is some launch issues going on, at least for my server. In front of me, I have my full like launch day kit. I've got my coffee, which is going cold. I have, because it's breakfast, right? This is a Twiggy, which I think if you are in the United States, this is called Twinkies in your country, I think. But over here is called Twiggies. It's my breakfast. And a power bar. Oh, progress! I made it to the realm selection screen. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into Frostborn. Come on. Although if this doesn't work out, then I'm going to Saurfang, and I'll probably try a horde character and see if that actually works. Which is not something I want to do. I don't want to level my horde character today. My entire character list is gone. Anyone else who play WoW? Are you guys stuck in the same position as I am, or are you guys just watching the chaos unfold? There's got to be at least another WoW player in here somewhere. Okay, let's go to Saurfang. See if my character shows. Ah. Okay then. I'll do my Death Knight. I'll be surprised if I get to log in a different server. That means Frostborn, which, by the way, if you saw the server realm list, it said full. So I guess if your server is not full or doesn't have the full status, it's just high, then you should be good to go. Damn it, I don't believe this. What? So Saurfang and Horde side.
Death Lord,
pretty smooth.
The veil between our world and the Shadowlands has been sundered.
Okay,
The
no
Ebon
big.
Blade stands ready. I await you in Orgrimmar. Come, before the icy grasp of death claims all of Azeroth.
Okay, sweet. So let's see what's the flavor like. Horde side, the time has come. Death Knight, High Lord Bolvar, Four Dragon requests your presence atop Icecrown Citadel. Meet me in Orgrimmar, and I'll take you to him. So a lot of this pain can be avoided if we actually did not have to go back to Orgrimmar or Stormwind and just take a portal straight to Icecrown. Wouldn't that fix a lot of issues? Checking in chat some more. Silver says all for the name of playing, even for half an hour on launch day is worth it. Absolutely. Like, you know, you may see a lot of us having issues with launch day stuff. Long login queues, DC disconnects. But as MMO players, or even if you're new to the genre of MMOs, the launch day experience is a quintessential thing. It's like a rite of passage for any player. You want to experience what it's like on day one. It's something I can't explain. It's just like, you know, buying your first car, your first house, and you want to be in there to smell everything that's new. That's a weird comparison, sorry. But it's something like that. Like, you know, you don't want to miss the birth of your first child, you know? I'm not saying an MMO launch is that important or an expansion launch is that important, but it's just that thing where, you know, 5 years from now, 2 years from now, you can look back and say, I was there on launch day. I had to endure all these hardships. I saw what it was like. The amount of players, the crazy amount of questing. And, you know, for me at least on the community side, some of the guilds I've been in, they've been empty throughout the BFA cycle, so coming back today, you see the guild full rostered again, all your friends are back, so it's a really cool experience to have. Oh no, not this too, come on. So it looks like everywhere is fine if you're logging into the game, except if you're going to Orgrimmar, Stormwind, and of course getting into Icecrown itself. And for the record, this WoW is installed on my SSD, so it's not like a loading issue there. Just connectivity at this point. Anyway, since I can't show off any gameplay... Oh! Never mind. What? I'm still in 𝒁𝒍𝒍𝒐. What the hell? I'm pretty sure I clicked on that Orgrimmar portal. That was weird. I've never had an instance where I've been kicked out of Orgrimmar back into 𝒁𝒍𝒍𝒐. That's new. Okay, this time that bar's loading. So yeah, again, I can't show off any leveling gameplay at the moment, but... Are we here? Yeah, okay. Let's go. Where's the death gate at? Right there. Can't believe I'm doing horde side. This is not what I want to. It's not what I had in mind. I've always done alliance first, but you know, whatever gets me to Shadowlands. I assume this is the spot. So here's High Lord Darian Morgaine. Oh,
we have ordered that Acheris be moved just outside Icecrown Citadel. Allow me to open a death gate for us. High Lord Bolvar Fordragon has recovered from his battle with Sylvanas Windrunner. He awaits us, along with our allies.
Okay, moment of truth. So this is where I DC'd on my other character.
Before her minions abducted key leaders, the Banshee Queen attacked Icecrown. She cut a path to the Frozen Throne and seized the Helm of Domination. Look to the sky and you will see the results of her actions. I have never beheld anything like this. But shattering the helm also liberated Bolvar Fordragon from the burden of being the Lich King. Now he knows the same freedom we do, Death Lord. Bolvar believes he knows where the Banshee has taken those she abducted. He awaits you at the Frozen Throne. The leaders of the Alliance and Horde have gathered with him.
Okay, so there was dialogue there, and I was thinking earlier on that my paladin was just kind of mute. There's nothing going on. Okay, let's go up, and hopefully this time I'll get to pick up the quest. Well, it turned out decent too, because this character is a Death Knight, so I get to see some Death Knight flavor.
The peace remains tenuous. These are troubled times. Our people need stability, Alliance and Horde alike. We cannot risk sending Azeroth's leaders on what might well be a suicide mission. Our friends who were abducted would offer the same counsel.
Coward! I would pay any price to see the Banshee impaled upon my glaive.
Oh, Tyrande. Of course. Okay, here we go.
We all have a duty to fulfill.
Alright, progress. And I got XP, so that means the XP bar is now showing up. There we go. Alright, through the shattered sky, here we go, folks. We are doing this. When Sylvanas shattered the Helm of Domination, she was touched by the power it released. I can sense the echoes of that power, and I know where she has gone. If you wish to rescue your leaders, the Shattered Helm can open a path. It cannot bring you back, however. Oh, 1 week trip. That you must do on your own. The risk is great, but there's no other way. Let's begin the ritual. Let's go. Let's do this.
When the Banshee shattered the helm, it tore a gaping wound through the veil between our world and the Shadowlands. During my vigil upon the Frozen Throne, I caught fleeting glimpses into the realms of death. Among them, I saw a place of inescapable darkness. That is where you must go, if you are to save those Sylvanas has taken. Together, we can open the way. Place the shards of domination around the circle of runes. Then the ritual can begin.
Okay, let's do that. Shard of Domination.
When the helm rested upon my head. It took all my will to keep its insidious power in check. Many times, I nearly faltered. I could sense a dark presence at the edge of my consciousness. Not Arthas, not Ner'zhul. Something else.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
I dare not travel with you. Even free of the helm, I fear I would become bound to the will of its true master.
I think he's talking about the jailer up there.
But this threat cannot be left unchecked. Therefore you must venture where I cannot.
This is actually pretty cool. We're taking pieces of the helm and we're just putting it in the four corners here.
The dangers you face will be considerable. Alone, you may well be outmatched. To aid in this task, the Knights of the Ebon Blade shall lend you their strength. Darian Mograine has volunteered to fight at your side.
The Ebon Blade does not fear death. Here,
Living
or in realms
mortals were
beyond.
never intended to cross beyond the veil. Where you are going, you may be unable to return. But there is no other course. Death comes to claim Azeroth. It falls to you to defend her.
Alright.
The
Understood.
time has come. Take up the Shattered Helm, and we will open the rift.
Let's do this. Let's go. One-way trip.
The path opens.
Your courage will be remembered, champion. Aldiel Shalah.
Aldiel Shalah.
Find those who were taken, and bring them home.
Got it, Ken. Okay, let's do
Rescue
this.
the others. The Banshee is mine to kill.
Tyrande, don't do this!
For Ilisar Feranol!
Oh shit. Tyrande just
We
kamikaze jumped
cannot
into...
lose you to the darkness.
Okay, so I've got backup going with me to the mall. I believe that's where we're going to. I believe that's where... Finally, a cool shot of your own character. Something that World of Warcraft should let happen way more. So here
You
we
made
are.
it through the rift. Good. I doubt this mission could succeed without you. No sign yet of the High Priestess. Perhaps she charged ahead into the chaos.
Okay,
For
let's
us,
get
there's
started.
no peace, no
This way, One
rest.
Piece. I've not seen any sign of Tyrande. Either she landed elsewhere or continued on without us. We should keep an eye ahead. Okay. What's the first couple of quests? Here we go. The first couple of quests. Da-da-da. I don't think Azeroth blessings will reach you here. Death Knight. We will need allies. Okay. Rally 10 Knights of the Ebon Blade in the Crucible of the Damned. Okay, I'm gonna get that skill.
We are eternal.
Second
We
quest.
are unyielding.
Defeat 8 Moss-worn enemies. Let's do this. Let's see what the Maw is all
We
about.
must
Again,
forge our own destiny.
I have never done the PDR, so I've not seen any of this. This is a
Fight your
first
way out
time.
of here. We will meet you ahead.
Now, it doesn't look like this is an instance whatsoever, like a scenario. I think it's open world, so I do see other Horde players running around, or Alliance players. I think it's a mix. Can I use my mounts in here? Nope. Your mount ignores your call within the Maw, so you can't mount up here. So
Regroup with your fellow knights. We will not be far behind.
Uh-oh, I'm afraid we're gonna share mob kills here. So we're gonna be fighting for spawns. Okay, 5 and 10. Let's go down some more.
It's too far away. I don't have a
We are
target.
establishing a forward position. Go. Make sure we hold it.
So far, so good. I mean,
I'm
these
out
guys,
of range.
they drop pretty fast.
Yes.
I need to get closer.
I need 7 more to kill.
I need a target.
Is the audio okay, you guys? Is the combat too loud? Let me know.
I'm out of range. I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
Mazzidian chest is best entering to Shadowlands. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, what's that? The Magister? Is that a rare? 769k. That looks like a mini boss or something. Now, I do have the rare scanner add-on, and if it was something that dropped loot, it would have told us. But I do not see anyone else trying to get that down. So I guess we'll just pass that by for a bit.
Harness your hate. Make it useful.
Okay, last Death Knight to rally. Let's go. Knights of the Even Blade. Show the quest giver down there. And done.
We know much.
Okay, take this horn. It can be used to call upon the remaining Even Blade forces to rally against your foes.
We will see it. This clarion will signal the Ebon Blade to converge on your foe. Use it wisely.
Alright, that's gonna be handy. It has a 3-minute cooldown though, so I'm gonna save it for maybe a boss or something. I don't know, guys. Again, I have no idea what to expect. First time here.
I need a target.
Let's rock and roll. Willona Thorn, what do you got?
Get on with it.
One of the larger fiends has several of our knights engaged. Hurry to their aid. Okay. Defeat Ruin and Marath and the
There's
Crucible
work to be done.
Are we going in further? Yep. There's nothing else we're gonna do here. Let's rock and roll. And of course, WoW, well, this has been here since the pre-patch, I believe. It has objective markers now, so you can actually see where the objective is, like that over there. Pretty useful. And like I said earlier, I think if you're coming to World of Warcraft as a new player in 2020, it is a much, well, again, so subjective here. I think it's a better product for newer MMORPG players. Ah, wait for me.
I need to get closer.
It's a good thing that my Death Knight has range skills.
I need to target something first.
We rally up ahead. Go! We have done all we can here.
So that was kind of like a public boss. And
Let's get
I'm chilling out with like 2
before
other
reinforcements arrive.
horde characters here. So it may be a small instance shard or something. Or just the fact that everybody else on Saurfang has gotten past this intro point. Which is good because it looks like there will be a bottleneck of questing. That wasn't too bad though. Because we had to kill like 8 mobs, right? And they do respawn pretty quick, so let's go ahead and move on here. I'm loath to leave some of our knights behind, but it's obvious we cannot stand against such foes. We must make sure their sacrifices are not in vain. What's next? It appears we've escaped our enemies. Notice for the moment, we should take the opportunity to scout nearby area. Okay, scout counts as for any sign of your allies.
The Knights of the Ebon Blade, we are vastly outnumbered. Let's try not to draw unwanted attention. Keep an eye out for clues that point to the whereabouts of our allies.
I'm looking for Torghast, because is that Torghast there? We are in the Maw after all, right? So that must be the Tower of the Damned.
Frost magic. Looks like the work of our friend, the Lord Admiral.
Jaina?
The conflict seems to move in this direction. We should follow the trail before it grows cold.
I see what you did there. Okay, so Jaina, we just saw evidence of Jaina's magic, which is cool. She's alive. Hopefully well. Again, my bias toward Alliance side may come through here, you guys, because I'm primarily an Alliance player, and this is my Horde alt. I can't log into my Alliance player, so that's kind of why I'm chilling out Horde side meantime. So I might as well make this stream all about the Horde. Is that a sheep?
More of Lady Proudmoore's handiwork. It would be unwise to break the enchantment. Let's move along.
So Jaina turned whatever it was here into a sheep. That's cool. Okay, we're getting closer to finding our friends. Hopefully we get the first gear piece too. I'm mostly rocking eye level 100 gear from the pre-event. And why are we sneaking? Come on, we're Death Knights, man. I think I missed a turning somewhere. It should be outside. So yeah, it's a pretty different experience comparing, let's say, Legion. Remember Legion? We had to go. We were taking part of the battle for the Broken Isles part at the beginning, where we saw the Horde betray, or Sylvanas betray the Alliance, and that's where Varian died. That was like a mini scenario, which was, I want to say, 15-20 minutes max. This looks like just a starter area.
Is truly formidable to have bested one of these monstrosities. Hold! What's that up ahead?
Where? Jaina! It's Jaina! Let's go.
Up ahead! It's Lady Proudmoore!
Hey, Jaina.
Looks like we've secured the Lord Admiral. I'll signal the Ebon Blade to advance.
Yeah, you do that.
Thank the light you found us. A long road lies before us.
Is this all that remains of your forces? No, we got more coming. It's a relief to see friendly faces again, but we have little time for pleasantries. Thrall is wounded, and we are being hunted by the denizens of this realm. We must seek shelter at once. Lead the way, Jaina.
The Alliance will endure. We can't stay here. Can you walk, Thrall?
Thrall?
I will manage. Thank you for coming to my aid, Jaina.
Something's flying at us from above.
What? Where? Thrall was lying down
ready.
there. I did not see him.
Struggle all you like, mortals. You cannot escape your fate.
Looks like one of the things that captured them in the first place, if you watch that cinematic. Ah, cool. Let's pull them all down.
It's too far away.
Can I reach that one too? Yeah. I'm just gonna tag everything in case there are other players nearby. Let's see if I can reach that one.
I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
Will be eternal.
We're overrun. I'm getting us out of here. I left some mirror images behind to keep them distracted. The
That's a
illusion
neat
won't
trick.
hold for long. Hurry!
So I didn't get to loot their bodies. Jaina
The
ported
way
me out.
forward will not be easy. Control your power.
So keep them far from
Will
here.
control you.
Those fiends will give chase. Alright, let's go.
I will never forget.
I am ready.
We all have our ghosts. There's a cave just around the bend. With any luck, we can reach it before they notice.
Let's hope so. Our captors won't be pleased you managed to slip past them again.
You will not evade our grasp, mortals.
Again? Oh, right above us.
Well, there goes our luck.
Knights, secure the cave! We'll hold
I
off
need to
these
get closer.
fiends.
I need to target something first.
So, I'm trying
So
to
much
figure
for
out.
remaining unnoticed. Let's hurry.
What
These...
did Thrall mean by slip past them again? Escaped before.
Indeed. I've broken free countless times, only to end up back in a cage. I've hidden inside this cave before. We can't stay long, but it should buy us a little time.
Another ambush! Bring them down!
So what Jaina said that was pretty interesting. So she's broken out before, only to be kidnapped again back to wherever you're being held up. So how long have they been here? Like the time of your abduction to the, like now... See, I don't know how much time has passed. Maybe 2
Lord
weeks?
Admiral, before we found you, did you see any sign of the Night Warrior?
Tyrande, here? No, I have not.
She leapt into the rift just ahead of us. She vowed to find Sylvanas Windrunner at any cost.
That is troubling. An ancient ritual infused her with incredible power. I fear it may be growing beyond her ability to contain it.
Your cell awaits, mage. The jailer has plans for you.
I've had enough of your cages, fiend.
There is nowhere to run. Nothing
It's too far
escapes
away.
them all.
Okay, finally we get to bring him down. So now I'm gonna use this skill and let's see what that looks like. Calling reinforcements. So it's basically 3 NPCs to help you out in this fight.
These allies of yours are insignificant. You will all end up in chains.
Not if we end you first!
I need a
It
target.
is useless to exist.
In here!
I noticed not a piece of gear dropped yet. And my Heart of Azeroth is just now Heart Essence. At rank 3. Clicking it doesn't do anything. So I should probably remove that from my bar.
We should be safe enough here for the moment. When you first arrived, I wasn't sure if you were even real, or if you were just another illusion meant to torment us. I was beginning to lose hope that I'd see anyone from our world again.
So, here we are. We finally made it to whatever this place is. This is where they're being kept. So I don't see Anduin. I don't see Baine.
Make it quick. We are
Do
done
Avengers here
here.
though. Let's turn this in.
What would you ask the Daughter of the Sea? I know what must be done.
Okay, Anduin insisted that our allies would come for us. We did. I confess I began to doubt him. I'm sure you have many questions. I'll do what I can to provide answers, but I'm afraid even after... What's it been, weeks? Longer? Time loses all meaning in a place such as darkness. Forgive me. Let me tell you what little I can.
A
Yes.
single spark can set the world
Fill us in.
aflame. Very well. Where to begin? Denizens call this realm the Maw. From what I have gathered, it was intended as a prison for the most foul, irredeemable souls that ever existed.
Something has changed. Pure, noble souls are being held captive here as well. They cry out in torment.
Indeed. And one of their tormentors, and ours, is Sylvanas Windrunner. It seems she has made a powerful ally. The Shades whisper of someone called the Jailer.
That's him. That's Sylvanas down there. Whatever image this is. This is cool. This is a nice, neat magic trick. Carry on. Tell me more of the
Be
Jailer.
careful who you trust. The Jailer rules this realm. We know little about him, but it's clear he has taken a special interest in us. He has personally overseen our treatment here.
We have endured countless torments. At times, it felt as if we were being tested. Though for what purpose, I cannot say.
Whatever this Jailer and the Banshee are planning, it won't end well. For any of us.
What about the others? Anduin, Baine?
I caught glimpses of Baine and Anduin during my attempts to break free. They live. That's all I know for certain. but I have found no means of leaving the Maw. I can only manage to teleport short distances. This nightmare feels inescapable.
Countless souls are now pouring into this realm. Some have been here for untold ages. Perhaps one of them knows a way out.
I can scarcely imagine the horrors such spirits have endured. I fear there's nothing left of them to save. They manifest as malevolent shades that wander the darkness. I doubt they'd willingly help us.
Knights of the Ebon Blade have ways to compel the dead to speak. If we seize one of them, we can extract its secrets.
I'm down. So what, we're capturing a soul or two? Let's find out.
I will do what I can.
Okay.
We all have our ghosts.
For us, there's no peace.
Okay, the souls
no
have
rest.
information we need. We will take it from them. Use the Shattered Helm of Domination to command 5 Mali Shadows in the Plains of Torment.
A shadow of hope remains.
Guess we have to go out now. Okay, so super interesting. We now know, at least, well, we've known for some time what the Maw is, what this place is, who the jailer is, what Sylvanas, or where Sylvanas is. All here. Just that their purpose we don't know. We don't know why they kidnapped the 4 main characters for the factions. And I don't know what Tyranda's doing here. I know she wants to kill Sylvanas, but hey, come on! I just got here. Well, can I use it on any one of these? No, it has to be those things over there. So this is where it could get painful because it's open world. Like, look, target must be weakened first.
We are driven by a single purpose. Retribution.
I'm gonna go to the furthest away from this area. What the hell? Get out. Stop bugging, whatever you are.
I don't have a target.
Mall rat. Ah. So probably down to 50%, and then I can use my item here. Let's do that.
Use the helm while it's weakened.
Agony. Eternal.
I'm out of range.
That should do it. 2.
I need to get closer.
I imagine speed running or speed leveling through this is going to be interesting on launch day, simply because there's a lot of quest objectives here that kind of shares mobs.
It's too far away.
Other players. Kind of why I was hoping this would be instanced or a scenario of some sort. Hey, back off! That's mine. Okay, that counted. Let's go.
Agony.
That counted.
Eternal
This is the last one. Oh no, it says converted soul. I'm not gonna reach that one in time. Or maybe. Fingers crossed. Yes.
Useless. These souls are too fragmented. There must be another way. All is not lost.
Okay, what do we have to
Not
do?
yet.
Wait, what is that? Look over to the ridge. There lies our quarry. No telling how many souls are writhing together. Okay, let's get him.
The Knights of the Ebon. This target poses a considerable threat. I will signal the Ebon Blade for assistance once we engage it.
Now that, hopefully that spawns quicker. If that's like a group thing. Oh, we got Jared says, wow, been a while since I've seen Warcraft. Also, thanks for the love to Age of Conan in your last MMO drop. Hey, Jared, long time no see. How you doing? And yeah, I guess, well, I did do the pre-event stream a week ago, maybe? Yeah, as for Age of Conan, good to see that they're still putting out content. So what am I looking for? It's probably here. And we're just waiting for a respawn. Come on. Bah. Ah. So I'm getting him down to 50%. Then I'll use that item. Still nothing. I guess we're gonna go lower. No.
You cannot find me. I will.
And done. Hey, Paul. We got Paul in chat. Says your music is a little loud. Oh no, sorry about that. Here, let me see what I can do. It's like at 30%. Put it down to 17. See if that works. Let me know if that's better or not. But yeah, the start of stream, I was doing audio checks, but I didn't get any feedback. So it's good to get feedback. Again, if you guys can hear the dialogue, in-game dialogue, what the characters are saying, or even my mic, if you can't hear any of these things, let me know if they're too soft or too loud, and I'll get that fixed.
Harness your hate. Make it useful.
Okay, let's bring this back to the cave. My instincts were correct. Whatever dark magic binds these all together also keeps them more or less coherent. So let's take it back to Jaina.
You're coming with us.
I like how he just leashed it with dark magic. So the problem with this not being my main character is that I prepared my paladin with, you know, speed run potions and things like that, and on this horde alt I did not even clear my Vex. So for those just joining the stream, my plan was to play my Alliance Paladin tonight, but I could not get into the Frostmourne server because launch day issues. So I got into my alt server where my horde characters are.
Speak, fiend.
No hope, no mercy.
Okay, at least we got something there. Jared Chet says, Darian Morgaine still remember his big debut with launch of Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah, I'm not sure if you've been following Shadowlands, Jared, but the story now is we're going back to that. Bolvar is in play again, so is the Helm. Sylvanas, I'm sure you saw what happened to it. So
The
this
time for
expansion
dreaming is over.
has a bit of that flavor back, which is kind of cool.
The Alliance will endure.
Okay, Anduin is being kept in a place the shades call the Tremaculum. It's not far, but the way's perilous. I can handle it.
A single spark can set the world aflame.
So Jaina and Thrall's coming with me? Good.
Once we find Anduin, my staff will serve as an anchor for me to teleport us back to safety. All set. Let's get moving.
Yay, Jaina and Thrall. Which is, you know, as far as WoW combos go, this is a good combo. We're checking guild here. Probably full attendance tonight. Or close to it. Yeah, everyone in my guild's already getting the achievement Into the Maw. I must be quite behind. Complete the introduction to Shadowlands. So this is an introduction quest line. I'm probably... Oh, I need to go down there. Well, this is not one of those instances where you can pick a direction and just rock with it, no. I've never been to the Maw, so this is like first time here to learn the lay of the land, because we will come back. It is a part of, you know, the new zones, so we've got Maltraxxus, Bastion, Ardenweald, and Ravendreath. That's the 4 zones that we'll be questing through. And then the 5th one is, of course, the Maw, which is where we're in right now. We'll come back to it for the end game, or close to it. That's a good thing. At least with DKs, I somewhat remember my old rotations. I don't know, I haven't played her in a while. This looks like the path down. Sweet. Just clear the road. There's just, yeah, I saw our cinematic with full dragon, Baradhor. Yeah. And I remember you saying you did not play through Battle for Azeroth, right? So I'm not sure you know this, but his daughter is around. And she just found out that Baradhor is still alive, which makes for an interesting reunion if that was to happen. I'm just gonna jump down. I probably missed the proper way to get here. Don't care. Also excited about some of the new things that we've learned about Shadowlands, like flying, say goodbye to Pathfinders. Those things are done. No more Pathfindery achievements. I think they're all tied to like reputation now, or whatever it is it's now called, Shadowlands.
I need a target.
Almost there. Yep, discovered the Tremaculum. Where's the entrance? Probably up there.
This is the Tremaculum. Here, souls are tormented, twisted into wretched shades.
Last I saw Anduin, they were taking him to the tower above. We need to find a way up there.
Let's do. I'm looking forward to seeing more of this place. Honestly, it's better to get this out of the way now. Like, check out what the mall's all about. Get the lay of the land before you come back here later on.
Here.
What's this? A portal? Oh, yep. Okay. Quest updated. The Lion's Cage. Find Anduin. Let's see what shape. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Was not expecting that.
There's Anduin.
Sylvanas, what does she want with him?
Hold here.
What? I don't see Anduin anywhere.
The true battle lies ahead.
Okay, Sylvanas has the jailer's forces at her command. She could call them down to overwhelm us. It won't do Anduin any good if we're all captured. Let's hold off on engaging her until we know what she's after. So lie low and observe. Is that Sylvanas? Yeah, Sylvanas is right there. I did not see that. Okay, let's check it out.
You won't succeed.
Such a narrow vision.
Oh, she looks different.
You disappoint me. No matter. We will find what we seek. In another.
Anduin! How badly are you hurt?
I will live. I'm relieved you're all safe.
These bonds are too strong to break by force. We must find a way to free him.
Jerris is still beautiful in chat. she looks like 12 shades of dead now. Now that she's in the afterlife, she just looks deader, if that makes sense. I stopped after completing Cataclysm. Almost came back when I heard that Illidan the Betrayer has returned. Well, it's never too late to come back to WoW.
Greetings, friend.
King of Stormwind. I knew in my heart the light wouldn't fail us. Your presence here is a proof. So how do we free him? Okay. Things is broken. She believes she's already won. We will show her how mistaken she is. So what are we doing? Collect the Afflictor's key from Fail, the Afflictor. So we got a boss to kill here. And secondly, collect Mossworn keys from the Mossworn forces and free 15 shackled souls.
Victory in the light.
So Anduin, being Anduin, wants us to be kind and free some spirits. So this is purely RNG now, I guess. Just hoping for keys to drop. Something I was not looking forward to. Again, because you are not in your own instance, you're sharing this with other players. So you will be fighting for keys here.
Find the cave on the other side of the chasm. Our allies will protect you there.
You know what? I'm really glad I got all my add-ons updated like a few hours before launch, because now I can use some of them. Okay, there's multiple souls in these cages, so you don't have to like look for 15. That's good. I don't know if these will respawn or not, but I'm gonna go further out. Or head below deck. Let's see. Yep, they're everywhere. Good.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Uh-oh, that one did not drop a key for me. Let's see, does this work? Yep.
I need to get closer.
Jar says, Frost Death Knight you are. Yes. On the Horde side, I'm playing Frost. On my Alliance side, I'm playing Blood for tanking. So it's one of those things, kind of like Guild Wars 2 for me, where I have two characters and two different specs. Because it's easier to gear that way. I don't know, it may sound weird to some of you, but I kind of keep them separated. Plus, it gives me a reason to actually play the other faction, so... The only issue is you're kind of like in and out of multiple guilds all the time.
forces are positioned nearby. They will defend you.
So the trick here, if there's anyone leveling later tonight, is to look for these cages where there's more than 2 or 3 spirits. Like, the most I've got so far is 3 spirits in one cage. So that way you progress the quest way faster.
I need to target something first.
This one looks like 2 in there. What? I didn't get a key. Let's try again.
I need to get closer. I need a target.
Oh no, RNG. It's RNG time. I thought keys were a guaranteed drop. I guess not. So this is a way for, I guess, to keep you in the Shadowlands starting quest series. Just keep you here. There we go. Which could be helpful too, just in case there's, like I said, this is going to be a bottleneck, right? Like what everyone's saying for questing. How many do we have in there? 1, 2. Just 3 more now.
I'm out of range.
So now that I know it's RNG, I'm just gonna pull like a whole bunch.
It's too far away. I need to target something first.
Only 1 key. That sucks. Cage up there.
Your bonds are broken.
Oh, I got
Hurry, before the guards return.
There's 3 in there. So last thing we need is the Afflictor's key. Now where do we find the Afflictor? He's up there. I came down here using the teleport thing, right? So I'm gonna take the stairs up because it looks like there's gonna be a fight up there. Rock and roll. So yeah, again, this is an alt. I don't have everything that I needed on her, like the goblin gliding kits, speed potions. Everything was on a bucket list of things that will help you with launch day from Wowhead. It's all on my main. So what I'm gonna do is, after getting out of this on my Frost DK here, I'm gonna go back Alliance side. There he is. Okay, let's do this.
You will be broken!
I'm gonna use my reinforcement skill because that's off cooldown.
I don't have a target.
Will serve the jail.
Done. That key should be able to free Anduin now. Oh! I nearly jumped off. Expansion isn't even like 2 hours old, and I don't want to die. Be the first death here. Okay, checking in chat. I saw that moving. We got Azir Breeze. Hey, this is my first time watching anything Shadowlands related. I'm glad I waited and didn't. There are some really hilarious moments. Okay, I'm looking forward to any hilarious moments because I haven't seen anything yet. I'm still in like story mode. For me, I want to see how everything plays out because I'm pretty invested in these characters and what the story is going to Shadowlands. But if there's some like cool moments in the story, I'm looking forward to it. Or if you're watching another stream that's way ahead of me, because I did have login issues, please don't spoil anything for me. Thanks. Let's go. Jared says, I miss the old days of Stance Dance Troll Warrior. Did have a nice build for Stance Dancing Death Knight. Let's open up clock. 1, 2. Alright, Anduin.
Thank you, champion. I feared I would never be free of those shackles.
We should move quickly. Are you fit to travel?
I will be fine once this place is behind us. Lead on.
Okay, let's pick this up. I cannot express my gratitude, yada yada. Return to Lord Darren Morgraine in Forlorn.
Be vigilant.
My ability to teleport is limited here, but I should be able to open a portal back to my staff's location.
Do it. Sweet.
Those wounds look serious, Thrall. Let me tend them.
Thank you, Anduin. It'll feel good to be back at full strength.
Crazy to think that just like over a year ago, we were all at each other's throats with BFA, Horde, and Alliance just trying to kill each other. And here we are again, once again, working together in the afterlife.
We know much about sacrifice.
Alright, Darian, make it talk. Let's see what
We
this
are
is.
eternal. We are speak. How do we leave this place?
Futile! The path sealed long ago.
So there is a way out. Tell us where to find it.
Waystone! At the cauldron! Perhaps. No! Dormant. Broken. Nothing escapes the maw.
Could you make sense of what it said, Lord Admiral?
The cauldron it spoke of lies beyond the River of Souls. I believe Baine is being held captive there.
Then it seems our course is clear.
Forgot about Baine. Still out there, isn't it?
All is not lost. Not yet. We will see it through.
We cannot let the
leave
world
these
fall to
innocent souls
darkness.
alone to their fate. Our remaining forces will remain on guard here. Signal us when you find this waystone.
Okay, what are we doing? I've only been there a handful of times, but I've seen Baine held captive by the soldiers there. If fortune favors us, he'll still be nearby. So cross the bridge over Gorgoa, the River of Souls.
Be careful who you trust.
Alright, Baine. So we've got into it now. This is like a rescue operation here. That's what the introduction Shadowland quests are so far. Jarrett's thrall. What happened to Goel?
You're troubled, thrall.
Well met.
What is it?
Still no sign of Tyrande. We cannot leave her alone in this nightmare.
Agreed. But we have no idea how to find her. We will do our best, but this waystone may be our only means of escape. If there's a way out of the maw, then there has to be a way back in. We will return for her.
Yeah, so to answer your question, I don't know why they call him, or when they decide to call him what they call him. I just go by Thrall, it's easier to remember for me. So I'm assuming this is the bridge we're crossing. Yep, looks like it. Does Sylvanas even know we're here? I'm sure she does. I mean, she can sense what's going on. I'm pretty sure.
I hear something stirring.
Your wretched souls will feed the coming darkness.
Oh, hello.
Wretched? I heard you were soundly beaten by a force of wretched champions, witch.
It's Helia.
You will pay for that insult! The skies of your world will be darkened by the wings of my Mawsworn!
For Azeroth!
Hey, Thrall, don't do anything stupid.
Drown! Drown among the souls of the damned!
Did he just throw his axe at her face? Oh my god.
What is this madness?
This sound! It's unbearable!
And it's your fault for throwing that thing.
Keep moving!
That was pretty funny. I thought he was just gonna like jump up and, you know, click onto her face and do something stupid. Throwing the axe was good though. So we're in the River of Souls, right? How do you escape?
Look! On the precipice above! Is that?
The jailer.
He has Baine.
Oh, yeah, he does has Baine. It's like, uh-oh, don't drop him. Oh, I'm sure something we can
A
heal.
long road lies before us.
Worst than we feared. Uh-oh.
Pitiful mortal. I find your spirit unworthy. Baine!
Uh-oh.
No!
Surely not.
His wounds are mending, but his spirit remains weakened. I've never seen anything like it.
I believe I have. In a place very far from here.
Wait, how? Hang on. So we got to the bottom where Baine was dropped, and he's alive. I take it.
Loktar.
Okay, we got 2 quests here. Wound beyond flesh. Even as Baine's flesh bends, his spirit draws closer to death. I've seen dark magic like this before among the Shadow Moon clan. The jailer's minions must have inflicted a similar malady upon Baine. So what are we doing? The cure. Collect a withered blade from Mawson's soul render in death. I love these names. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce them.
For Azeroth.
Okay, and the other one was. I was a damned fool for throwing my axe. Oh boy. Alright, so we gotta go get an axe for Thrall.
We
are
strong.
That was pretty funny.
I'm out of range.
So I thought Baine was gonna die there, but it would be weird for them to kill off like a main character this early on in the expansion, although it wouldn't be.
A crossbow? I prefer to strike my enemies face to face.
Oh, shut
I
up.
suppose it's got heft to it. Let's see what else we can find, though.
You don't get to choose. You threw your weapon like a fool. What about that? What is that? A pole arm? Halberd?
I've never been one for staves, but at least it won't break in a melee. Let's keep looking.
Asshole. Alright, so he wants an axe. He definitely wants his axe, so I'm just gonna look for an axe. Straight up. I'm not gonna waste my time clicking through various weapons. I don't see an axe anywhere. I got that one first. Let's see if that drops the key. Lion Side Guild is gonna be so upset that I'm playing Horde right now. I should be
a
leveling
serviceable weapon, though I've never understood why the Alliance seems so fixated with swords. Too much blade, not enough haft.
God. Thrall, really? So you can't really see what weapons are in these racks, so it's just like a time thing. Just click on it, click on it 6 times and I'm sure he'll get the one he wants.
Too long a handle. Better than nothing, I suppose. Let's take one more look.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, note to self, do not go shopping with Thrall. Oh,
this must be the dagger. Baine's blood still stains its blade. At last, a proper warrior's weapon. If the jailer comes, he will taste my steel.
Great, so we've got his axe. He's happy about that. Let's turn that in. Okay. Done. This lacks the balance of craftsmanship of a good frostwolf axe, but I will have to do. It will have to do. Thank goodness. Now, draw out and defeat the withering presence in 𝒂𝒍𝒍𝒆𝒊𝒍. I hope I'm saying that right.
Let honor guide your path.
Let's go. Back to the chat here. Jared says, "Wow, Tauren always getting the rough treatment story-wise." Yeah, I don't play a Tauren, and I haven't been horde side long enough to know the ins and outs. Jared says Thrall has gone back to his Frostwolf days.
When I break the blade, be prepared for whatever comes.
I got you.
This curse is tearing his soul apart. You must defeat it quickly.
Relax, I got this.
Hold on, Baine! Do not let the jailer take you!
And that would be a twist if we lost Baine this early on.
I think he's coming too. Baine, can you hear me?
And when? I thought my end had come. It almost did, were it not for this champion.
This champion? You guys know me.
Eternal gratitude, hero.
I hate when they act like I'm a stranger. Like, we've been on this journey for like years now.
Spirits watch over you.
Okay, I owe you my life, and I will fight to my last breath to repay this debt. Good to have you back, Baine.
Stand
I wish we had more time for you to recover, but we need to move.
Understood. Lead the way.
The time for dreaming is over.
So what's Proudmoore got to say? Or what are we doing now? Lead your allies past the Zolval's cauldron. So we're gonna make a run for it, huh? Yep, we're making a run for it.
What must be done.
We seek a waystone located beyond the cauldron. Have you seen it? I spotted an obelisk of ancient stone upon the high ridge. It did not seem important. The jailer's forces pay it little heed. What do you think it is?
Our way out of here. We hope.
Yeah, time to fight through a lot of things. I'm seeing new mobs for the first time. Eye of Damnation, that looks pretty cool. Check in the chat, we got 𝒂𝒍𝒍𝒆𝒊𝒍. Sorry if I got that wrong. Says, I just came through an hour of play. Every moment I stopped the mouse wheel, the video stopped at a loading screen, lag, or disconnected screen. That's what the first, I think, 30 minutes was. Login issues, which is something I was hoping wouldn't happen, but
I will do what I can.
Because my main character is on a Frostmourne, which is a full server Alliance side. So I swapped servers to my alt on Saurfang, and because it's not full, I'm able to play. So I will have to go back to the Alliance side eventually.
I will never forget.
The jailer's forces seem endless. There is no way we can fight through them all. Jaina, can you hide us from their sight?
My spell will get us past most of his guards, but there will likely be some who can see through it.
Oh, sweet.
Stay close. We can't afford to draw their attention. Hold here.
Why? Oh. Well, it's
Careful.
good.
These eyes can see through my spell.
Oh yeah, floating eyes. Oh, there we go. There's a radius thing that you want to avoid.
The size of the jailer's army rivals that of the Legion, and it's growing larger.
Just ran past that guy? Okay, cool. Well, we've got the band back together now. All these heroes of
So many
Azeroth.
souls pouring into the maw. The dead of Azeroth, Draenor, worlds beyond our imagination. All damned to this place.
To be forged into weapons for the jailer.
Stay
Despite
close.
all Sylvanas
My spell has
done,
limited range.
I never thought she'd be part of something
It's too
like
far
this.
away.
We fight when we must.
I need to
For
target
Azeroth.
something first.
I can make us invisible again. Give me a moment.
Actually, even without that spell, I think we'd be alright. Like, the 4 of us, 5, we should be able to take out most of these guys. Plus, they do give you XP, so I wouldn't mind the extra XP. Looking at my bar now...
Look, on the platform ahead. That must be the Waystone. We need to reach it before the jailer takes notice.
Ah, we're so close. Come on, guys. We're almost there. Yeah, I'm 71% into 51. So you may get a full level for just doing the introduction quest here in Shadowlands.
The Waystone was said to be dormant, yet it seems to be reacting to our presence. I can't find a way to activate it.
I don't think the stone is responding to us. I think it's responding to this champion.
Oh, yeah, look at me. Ooh. I am glowing in white light. So how do I turn this in? And
sometimes we must fight.
Made it.
For what we believe
If we can
in.
activate this Waystone, we just might be able to escape this place. Okay, I've never seen markings like these before. I've studied Titan artifacts, but this appears to be made by a different hand. Doesn't respond to me. I think Jaina's right. The Waystone is reacting to you. Perhaps you'll have better luck activating it. Stay on your guard.
Never lose hope.
When the jailer realizes our plan, he'll send all his forces against us. Our only chance is to keep them at bay long enough for the Waystone to fully charge. Every second counts.
This is it. This is it. Come on, give me a cutscene. Something. Anything. Bring Sylvanas back into the picture. I want to see.
Relic of the First Ones. Responding to a mortal? Impossible. Mosswall! Take them!
Oh, here we go.
I'm out of range.
So that was the jailer talking to us for the first time. I have no idea what his voice sounded like before this.
It's too far away.
But he did say something interesting there. What? We had a relic of the mortal?
Hold the line! The Waystone must finish charging!
Come
I need to
on.
get closer.
We're Azeroth's biggest heroes, Jaina.
I don't have a target.
They can throw everything they have at
I'm
us.
out of range.
And we'll be alright. Unless, of course, I die now, then that would be pretty funny. Okay, check in chat real quick. We got Mazidi says, set up on nasi lemak and bihun while watching Adrian
need to
stream and
get
do some
closer.
work. Perfect morning. Dude, you're making me hungry, bro.
Vast, endless. We have stopped endless armies before. We will never yield.
Unfortunately, Mazidi. See, I recently moved places, right? So my old apartment's like right outside
need a
there's this
target.
really awesome nasi lemak.
It's too
It's
far
nearly
away.
Vendor?
charged! Do not falter!
I will never get that again unless I go back. Yeah, right about now, breakfast sounds pretty good.
I'm out of range.
Your world. All that you see, all that you know, will be undone.
Look at that. We have a full army in front of us.
Jaina, something's wrong. It seems the Waystone has stopped charging.
The stone responds to you, champion. Try to activate it while we hold off the jailer's army.
You bet. Hang in there, you guys. Please, no one die, alright? We gotta keep the band together. Waiting for something, you reach out and touch the surface, and...
Nothing escapes the mob. Yield to the inevitable.
They've stopped their advance. The light is with me. Even here.
Here we go. End of it moment. I've seen this before. This was in the BFA cinematic.
Go, champion! Go!
Interesting.
You have failed.
No. I have precisely what I need.
Wow. So the Waystone only worked for me? I didn't get to bring all of them back? Then what the hell was the point of doing this entire thing? Like, now it just seems like a waste of time if we left them there.
An agent of the Maw is attacking Oribos. Defend the Arbiter!
Where are we?
Hold. The Maw's power does linger upon them, but I sense... No, that cannot be possible!
Wow, beautiful. Wherever we are. This is not Bastion. This is somewhere else. Alright, I got an achievement. I saw that. Into the Maw. Now a quest popped up. Stranger in an even stranger land. You arrive alone at the precipice of a strange city, knowing the leaders of Azeroth remain trapped in the Maw. Wherever you are, it is clearly very, very far from home. So I guess what they were saying there is that it's because we're mortal, right? And the Shadowlands is, of course, the place of the afterlife where souls come after they die on Azeroth. So the fact that we're here standing in Oribos, which I think is like the main hub. Can we check the map real quick? Yep. So this is the Shadowlands. There we go. So we got Oribos in the middle, which, if I remember correctly from watching BlizzCon almost a year ago, said that this was like the main portal. This is kind of like your Borealis, or sorry, like your Dalaran back in Wrath. And the 4 zones here plus the Maw over here. Sweet. So I'm sure we're going to Bastion first, right? Oh, look. Yay, I've got all the rares up from Rare Scanner, so that's going to come in handy. As for the campaign itself, we can click the lore book for the story so far. Let's go ahead and do that. That's new. Oh, that's a really cool feature. You have a lore recap thing now. One out of 2 chapters. Arrival in the Shadowlands. Sweet. Before I move on, I'm going to check in chat real quick. Mr. Prince. Hey, Prince says Nasilama. Yum. Yum indeed. Karen says never forget. R.I.P. Although I wasn't playing that time. Adrian is from which country? I am in Malaysia. Southeast Asia. Just below Singapore, for those that don't know. And it's 8:38 in the morning, so it is breakfast time. You guys talking about food in chat. It's making me hungry. Let's go ahead and talk to Protector Captain. That's his name. I suppose we don't know anybody's name here. Let's see what they have to say.
The Arbiter sees all truths.
Where am I? Have I skipped them all?
May the purpose guide you.
We must bring them to the Overseers at once.
Rude.
Come with us, stranger.
Can I use my mountain here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can use mounts here. But you can't fly, of course.
The reports from our squires were unmistakable. The Maw shuddered for a moment, as if reacting to some change.
An ill omen, to be certain. What can it mean?
Overseers, this stranger appeared at the city's edge. I believe them to be a living mortal.
Let's see how they react to me being alive. Must be like a shock for them.
How may I aid you, mortal?
A mortal in Oribos. The purpose has brought a mortal to us.
Another unexpected development. We shall see to their reception. Every soul has
Could
its
it be
place.
an actual mortal being in the Eternal City? The purpose has been served. Huh? The purpose be served. I was
The
what purpose
Eternal
talking about.
City must endure.
Forgive my astonishment. I am 𝒂𝒍𝒍𝒆𝒊𝒍, an overseer of the Arbiter's attendance here in the Eternal City of Oribos. You stand within the heart of the Shadowlands. While we are accustomed to receiving souls from all manner of worlds within the mortal realm, never before has one arrived that is quite so corporeal. Answer honestly, mortal, did you truly escape the Maw?
Fate guides your hand.
Yes, that's the only option I got, so.
Every attendant in Oribos is taught that the Maw is unbreachable, that the malevolent souls within were sealed away for all eternity.
This mortal's escape might mean the prison is weakening. If true, the banished one could...
𝒂𝒍𝒍𝒆𝒊𝒍, Oribos be praised. At long last, the Arbiter has stirred.
Yay.
Wondrous news, honored voice. Mere moments ago, there was a disturbance at the boundary of the Maw. Then this mortal appeared, claiming to have broken free of it.
A living mortal? Surely their presence here serves the purpose. If the Arbiter reacted to their arrival, perhaps they are the key to waking her.
Is this mortal worthy of such an audience? They may prove to be an agent of the jailer.
It is the Arbiter's place to judge souls, 𝒂𝒍𝒍𝒆, not ours. I will bring this mortal before her. With her voice have I spoken.
Okay.
Blessed be her voice.
Take me to your leader.
Speak, mortal.
Let's go see this Arbiter.
Blessed be her voice.
I'm Tal Inara. See, I'm not gonna remember any of these characters and names. There's just too many here. Plus, I don't even know what race they are. Like, what are they? Floating thingamajiggies? Let's see. The Arbiter watches over Oribos. She blesses us with her wisdom. Every mortal soul that enters Shadowlands passes before her judgment. In the merest fraction of a moment, she sees every glory, every folly, every joy, every regret. With this knowledge, she chooses an ideal afterlife for that soul. So she's the one that determines whether a soul goes to one of the 4 realms. So if you've been really naughty, you'd go to like Ravendreth, for example. If you're a really devout servant of the light, then you'd go to Bastion. So that's her job, this Arbiter. So she's been asleep for a while, apparently, and our presence here is going to wake her up.
Your path is chosen.
I will join you then.
I pray the Arbiter will awaken in your presence, mortal.
Sweet. Okay, checking in chat. Mr. Princess, I am from Malaysia too. Johor. Hello, Johor. Apa kabar? Never thought of this. Wow. Yeah, I'm based in Selangor. Cool to meet fellow Malaysians. We got Guido in chat. Sorry if I got that wrong. Puttyfoot says, "Hi mate, I watched a video of you about Lord of the Rings online and I dig your channel. Then I see you streaming and you're from Malaysia. I lived in your country for a few months and it was the best experience of my life." That is awesome. That's great to hear. And I'm sure you enjoyed the food too, because Come on, if you come down here, you gotta have the
Come
food.
forth and be judged.
So what is this place?
With her voice, she is unchanged, ever silent, ever still. When you arrived in Oribos, I saw the Arbiter stir for the first time in many cycles. It gave me hope that she would awaken and resume her blessed purpose. Mere words cannot describe the glory that was. Step forward, that I may show you.
You guys can hear that, right? The dialogue in the background? Just making sure. Oh.
For uncounted eons, the Shadowlands was in perfect order. Infinite afterlives, with Oribos, the eternal city, as the shining heart. Every mortal soul came before the Arbiter, and she, ever wise, experienced all that had shaped a soul in life. With this knowledge, she consigned every soul to the afterlife it justly deserved. Until... in that dread moment, our perfect order was shattered. And so it is that every soul, kind and cruel alike, is denied its rightful afterlife, and instead is damned to the inescapable torment of the Maw.
Beautiful. Great cinematic there from
Now souls rich with anima travel only to the Maw. We have tried everything to stop it, to awaken our blessed Arbiter, to no avail. Without anima, drought has gripped the Shadowlands. The afterlives have grown isolated. Fear and uncertainty haunt us all. With countless souls feeding the jailer, I fear he may grow strong enough to break free from the Maw. It is said he is filled with hatred for the Arbiter. If he strikes her down, it would bring the end of everything the First Ones made. Return to the lower levels. The Overseers will prepare you for what is to come.
Awesome. I'm getting chills. Like, yeah, story. This is what I started to remember from the BlizzCon presentation. You know, the afterlife, Shadowlands is dying, lack of anima, which is like their source of fuel or whatever, to keep the realms going and things like that. And now it's transcended beyond just Horde versus Alliance into something way bigger. And this is cool. I'm liking it. Story's good so far. Checking in chat, Mr. Prince says, do you use any sort of VPN to play overseas games? Because I'm having trouble with hyping. Not really. Like for World of Warcraft, for example, there is Oceanic servers, so there's Australian servers, so the ping isn't too bad. I'm playing on an Aussie server right now, so you can see at the top here I'm getting about 136 ms. That's my latency right there, so it's not too bad. And other MMOs like Final Fantasy 14, I play on a Japanese data center, so that the ping is similar. Other games that you can't escape, really, games like Lotro, Guild Wars 2, Star Wars, they're all on North American servers, so it's about 280 ms for me. It's doable. Like, you won't notice it that bad until you go into like PvP, and then you'll start to see some skill lag and things like that. But most of the time, playing in NA servers is not a problem. Oddly enough, playing on EU, it gets worse for me. It goes up to like 300. MS, like in games of ESO, for example. I generally pick NA over EU. So let's head back down.
What news do you
bring? I'm really enjoying the Shadowlands intro so far. I think it's done a decent job of trying to paint a picture. Although you really quickly pushed aside all that, you know, Heroes of Azeroth rescue thing. Like, we went up there, tried to get him out of the maw, we failed. And now we've been pulled into a different sort of problem. It's like now this entire Anima drop thing has become our problem. And we don't even know where we're going to next. Bastion, I think Bastion is what it is. You can't really choose a zone, right? Like, Battle for Azeroth, I think you got to pick. Both Legion and BFA let you pick which zone you wanted to go to first. I wonder if that's the same here. I don't think so, because if you hover over the zones, it'll tell you the level range. So Bastion 51 and 53, so obviously I think that's where we're going next. Oh, this one more in chat. Mazida says, many tourists complain after their trip to Malaysia. They said we Malaysians make them fat. It's true, though. It's true. If you aren't taking in the sights, then you're definitely eating, and there's nothing wrong with that.
The purpose brought you to us.
Okay. We may find a shared cause in this purpose. It has sent you to us.
Blessed be her voice.
It is disappointing that you are unable to stir the Arbiter, but we must not give up hope. Your continued presence in the Shadowlands may help our cause. Perhaps your efforts would benefit from creating a tether to the mortal plane. Oh yes, great. So if we can actually like set up a portal, it'll take me back to Orgrimmar or wherever. I think that'll be good. The map table in this chamber was put in place long ago by the first ones, the wise architects of all you see. If you have a memento from your homeworld, place it there. Establish a connection.
We all have a part to play.
Let's do that. I'm surprised we got the helm with it still. Ooh. Oh, holy shit, that was cool. I was not expecting to walk through like that.
More outsiders. What have you done, mortal?
Be at ease. I am Bolvar Fordragon. These knights and I are here to help.
The touch of the Maw is upon their souls as well. But if they found a way to break free of its influence, perhaps they can aid us.
Sweet. So, Link establish the cavalry has arrived from Azeroth. Hello, Bolvar. What do you got?
We will face whatever comes.
I'm relieved you survived that realm of darkness. I'm eager to hear the tale.
The balance must be restored.
Very close to 51 now, and I am getting rested XP from the Enclave. So the helm fragment connected us while you were in the maw, as if through a darkened pane of glass. I saw glimpses of what you endured, the terrors you faced. At least the heroes of Azeroth yet live. They must be saved. By fixing your helm here, you gave us a tether to Azeroth that served to bring a few of us across the Veil. But you and other heroes who join us require a stronger connection. Our acolytes can open portals back. No doubt these attendants will be particular about their placement. So this...
I fear darker days are to come.
You seek to open a doorway back to the realm of the living?
Yes.
Oh dear. Oribos is crowded enough with so many brokers arriving every day.
Oh, please.
Now, 𝒂𝒍𝒍𝒆𝒊𝒍, be hospitable. Mortal, I suggest establishing your portals where you first arrived. Just outside the city.
You got it. It's cool.
As you wish. Champion, please confirm where our acolytes should open the portals.
Got it. I'm taking them there now. Yeah, I'm getting lots of Destiny 2 vibes from these Oribos people, and even a bit of Bastion. I really like the design and the theme of Shadowlands so far. Okay, set up the portal, y'all.
I will listen.
I have opened countless portals in my lifetime, but never one that connected two planes of reality.
I thought death was the end of existence. Here, it seems, death is a power that offers new beginnings.
Sweet. Stormwind in one corner, Orgrimmar in the other, and we now are able to cross realms. That's crazy. Yeah, what he said was true. We've never been able to like take portals across the living and death. Mercedes says the name Arbiter reminds me of Halo. That is a game I haven't touched in many years. I still have the Master Chief Collection sitting in my library waiting to be played.
The Arbiter watches over all.
Okay, what's next? You should become familiar with the Eternal City and how best to navigate it. We, the attendants, serve Oribos as its caretakers. Everything you see here is done in service to the purpose. In this time of chaos and drought, we must adapt our perspective. You mortals are not the only visitors here. Others have come as well. You know, let's meet them. I want to see what other races and things like that, because it's all new. This introduction, it transcends whatever we've done before in like Legion and BFA, because we're dealing with all manner of new life forms and, I don't know, afterlife races, I suppose. Like you, the brokers are not of Oribos. They are willing to aid you, usually for a price. Okay, let's take a tour.
Be her voice.
Oh, right. It's not a guided tour. I gotta go on my own. So first up is the Hall of Shapes. So is this where everything is? All the crafting stations and whatnot? Well, like in anything WoW, you can always walk up to a guard and he will tell you where to go. We got Transmog, Bank, Appearance, Agitator, Portal to Orgrimmar, Flight Master, Inn, Master of Conflict, Mailbox. Yep.
All will serve her will.
Should I give up my Hearthstone and bind myself here? Well, let me find the inn first. Hall of Curiosities. This must be the transmog guy,
It is clear.
right?
You deserve only the best.
Oh no, this is the barbershop. Okay, gotcha. Oh yeah, and for those that don't know, with the pre-patch, or we did get a massive upgrade to character models, visuals, hairstyles. Overseer Pterodon. I'm just gonna call it that. It's a Pterodon's dinosaur.
Tell me what you need, my friend.
What is this bazaar? Here we have some of the more exotic offerings you may seek. My colleagues and I specialize in sourcing exotic beasts and stabbing them. What? Or stabling them. Jeez. I read that wrong. Okay. That would have been bad, stabbing them. You'll also find that we have access to what you know as void storage. Nice. Okay.
Always a pleasure.
So void storage here, transmog there, and it's a nice looking beast. Next, I see a mailbox up there. We're going to the Idilia. Really nice place. I think I'm gonna enjoy Shadowlands, just hanging out in Shadowlands areas. Aesthetically, very pleasing for me.
How may I assist?
Ah, innkeeper, yeah. Thank you for the kind welcome. And I'm gonna bind myself here.
Please, do see me again.
Fate Scribe Rotal, Vision of the Arbiter. What are you?
Greetings, mortal.
Welcome. May you find your way in the purpose. What is this place? This is a touchstone for spirits that have become untethered. I sense the touch of great power upon you. Despite facing the end of your existence time and time again, this force has kept you anchored to the mortal plane. Perhaps devices like this one will keep you anchored to the Shadowlands. Should you... Ah!
All souls
so if you
have
die,
their
then
place.
something like this is where you like kind of respawn. Because back in Azeroth, you know, you had those whatever guardian angels that you can res from, those healers. So I guess this is something like that. And last place we're gonna go, Hall of Shapes and Holding. I seem to be like the only... Okay, there's a few other players around here too, but I think everyone else has moved on to Bastion. And I'm totally fine with that. I'm gonna take my time leveling through Shadowlands, y'all. I want the full experience. Kind of like what I did with BFA as well. I just took my time. Okay.
The Arbiter sees all.
This area provides you with access to services related to your material. Ah, crafting.
This crisis will
Bankers
pass.
in there. One more? Yep, one more. Oh boy, it's gonna take me a while to get used to the layout of this place. Yeah, this is all the where the professions are located. You got all your vendors here. So this is the actual craft hall then.
I live to serve, more walker.
This is where we establish an artisan's hall for your benefit. Of course, we brokers travel extensively and learn from the denizens from every realm. Okay, so that's the tour
I
done.
know our endeavors will prove profitable.
There you have it, guys. That's Oribos for you. Main hub of Shadowlands. I better be getting good XP for that. I probably want to hit 51 before I head to Bastion.
The Arbiter sees all things.
I hope you're comfortable. Consider these ancient facilities to be at your disposal.
Trust the
The
purpose.
spire of an immense tower appeared beyond the veil.
Okay, as I said up on
If
the
the
frozen
Moor's
throne,
influence bleeds into your realm, the balance between life and death will be broken. All you hold dear will be consumed in darkness.
seems to be an issue with the chat bubbles popping up. Like usually you have to dialogue chat bubbles on top of the NPCs, but that seems to have gone away, so I've got to look at chat here to read what they're saying. Anyway, Bolvar has a quest for us. Let's see. Brief glimpses, clouded and uncertain sights, both wondrous and terrible. We must work together to make sense of what has happened, to prevent the Maw from consuming all of reality. Whatever Sylvanas went and the jailer want, we must stop them. So perhaps Tal Inara can put us on the path to find answers.
Much has been asked.
I doubt these people even
More
know
will be required.
Sylvanas.
Trust in the purpose. Tell me, how did these allies from your world become trapped in the Maw?
Sylvanas Windrunner sent her agents to abduct them. Dark, winged beings who caught them in chains and dragged them through the shattered sky.
The winged Kyrian of Bastion ferry souls from the mortal realm into the Shadowlands, but not with chains. And they are noble, untainted by the Maw.
True, but it would seem this is the only clue our mortal friend has to follow. It falls to us to open the way for them.
Overseer Kasher, take this mortal to the Ring of Transference. Use our anima reserves to open a pathway to Bastion.
Bastion, here we go.
But
First
honored
zone.
voice, we have so little anima in our reserves. Surely we should be more...
See it done, Kasher. With her voice have I spoken.
Okay.
You are welcome in Oribos. Come, mortal. I will show you the way.
So So apparently to send me to Bastion is going to take up a lot of anima. But they are willing to send me there, which means the Arbiter knows something that we don't. Like, you know, perhaps the obvious point that we are, in fact, going to be the saviors of this place. In time. Oh wow, can you walk or glide any faster? Thank you. See, that's actually pretty
Here,
cool.
mortal. This teleporter will convey you to the Ring of Transference.
What's happening? Oh, I gotta click on it. Where are we? Top level?
The purpose must be followed.
Okay, within the Arbiter's Chamber are gateways to the infinite realms of the Shadowlands. As each soul was judged, a gateway would be opened to the appropriate afterlife. But since the incident, all gateways have remained closed, dormant. We dare not use the Arbiter's Sacred Chamber for so mundane a purpose as travel. But here in the upper ring of the city, gateways can be configured for your needs. Before us stands the means to activate a gateway. Together, we can channel the anima to power it.
Fate
Let's go.
guides us all. We have precious little anima to spare. But the honored voice has blessed your mission, so we will use what we have. We will call down one of the soul conduits for use as a gateway to Bastion. These paths have been dormant for some time. Your arrival will be unexpected.
You know what? I'm super excited if we're gonna meet Uther. If you guys watched the short story, the short cinematic thing that they did for Shadowlands for Bastion, we know Uther is around. It's pretty cool. This is kind of why I wanted to play as my paladin. Damn it, just couldn't log in. Okay, I'm gonna unlock the Flight Master.
You are welcome here.
Okay, I can't see any flight paths to do that. But, let's go ahead and unlock this. That looks... Ooh. Not sure what the FPS bar is doing down there. How to get rid of that? I did not turn that on.
What do you seek, mortal?
Purpose be praised. Your path becomes clearer.
The Eternal City.
Oh, I'm
must
excited.
be protected.
I'm excited to see what Bastion looks like.
The purpose reveals our way.
When you arrive in Bastion, seek out the other Kyrian. Explain that you require an audience with the Archon. Like the Arbiter, she is one of the Eternal Ones who... There we go. Finally, we can put a name to these things. The Eternal Ones who rule over the Shadowlands. If anyone can guide you to the truth, it's the Archon. Perhaps she'll even know a way to end this animatriad. Once you find the answers you seek, you're welcome to return to Oribos. Let's go.
Keep to the path.
Send me to Bastion. Hey, it's that mount, which I do have from the deluxe edition. So this is what flight paths look like. See, I turned down music earlier, but it just sounds fantastic in the background. Like, listen to that. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but that's awesome. The in-between, and here we are in Bastion. Wow. Like, your first entrance into the zone is really freaking awesome. Everything is just so bright. Hello, Bastion. So we are here at the Vestibule of Eternity, and Seems like a large enough zone. Now, let's see what kind of reception we'll get from these blue people, the Curians.
By the Archon, the way is open?
Who are you? Clea. Oh, you're bigger than I thought. Okay. Hello, Clea.
The drought holds strong. We must find a solution.
The way's open again. Archon be praised.
Archon's wisdom prevails.
Forgive my reaction. You see, the way from Oribos has been closed for quite some time. We did not know if it would ever open again. I welcome you, noble soul, to Bastion. Your deeds in life have earned you a most glorious fate. You are to become a Curian, a winged bearer of the dead. Hang on. She doesn't know I'm dead, does she? My name is... she doesn't know I'm alive, I should say. Because I am. I wonder if she knows I'm mortal. My name is Clea. It would be an honor to introduce you to our beautiful realm. There is so much you must learn before your journey can begin. Gather yourself, okay?
We will fix this drought. We must.
Lead on.
I will ascend. It is my pleasure to welcome you to Bastion. Though, you are like no soul I have ever seen before. No matter. You are to become one of the Curian. It is our sacred charge to bring mortal souls before the Arbiter for judgment. It has been an age since we last welcomed a new arrival. The greeter will tell you more, as soon as we awaken it.
Beautiful. I'm loving the look of Bastion. This is great. Well, for my paladin, it's going to be my Confidant, but, you know, for DKs, I think it's going to be something else. Probably Venthyr. Wow, Centurion Colossus. I wonder what that is. Check in chat. Mazidia says, "What's the snake mount name when you go to Bastion?" I believe. Hang on, let's put it up for you. The Ensorcelled Everworm. That's what it's called. I think that's gonna be like the default Flight Master thingy. We got Matthew in chat says, "DK, yes sir, I am a DK. Cross DK on this one."
Allow me to show you
Which
the
again,
way.
for those joining the stream or watching this later, I did not intend to play my Horde DK. I'm supposed to do Alliance Paladin, my leveling tonight, because that's part of my raiding guild. I could not log into the Frostborn server, so here I am. I needed to stream something, right? So the greeter will soon answer all of your questions. That is its purpose, after all. I hope you're excited. I certainly am. I am. Let's get this started. Yay! Ding! Level 51, y'all. New dungeon unlocked. The Necrotic Wake. Should I queue for that right now? Should we just do a quick dungeon? That'll be funny. Just bypass the story. I'm not even sure if dungeon leveling is a thing anymore. Like, can you actually do that? So, let's take a look at some loot. I level 98. That drops from a normal 51 dungeon. Meh. It's not actually better than what I have. Not really, in terms of eye level anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up the next part.
What is on your mind?
Oh, I forgot to check. Did I get any new skills for level 51? Next one, rank increase at 52 for Frost, and then 54 just in general. Okay, moving on. Ah yes, the greeter. It seems this Mnemis unit has been deactivated. Anima has been so scarce of late. So there are some church nearby. A portion of their anima could serve. Alright, so we're collecting anima.
Sika, can we spare any anima for the greeter?
Yes! Take my barrel. Centurions will share.
Who's talking? Who's that high-pitched thing? It's not that thing, is it? Whatever that is. Oh no. I don't know what race that thing is, but it's another owl bear looking thing. Sika.
Hold tight now! No anima must fall.
You got it. I'm just gonna bump up the music, guys. I'm sorry, but it's just too good. So for those wondering, why are they all so pissy about anima? It's because it's it fuels everything in the afterlife here in Shadowlands, and there's been a drought, so we kind of got to be careful with how they spend anima, and that's what we're here for. We're trying to investigate what's going on. Well, we know what's going on. I'm gonna power this thing up.
My anima for Bastion.
And last one. The big guy.
Have enough. We wake Greeter now.
Check in chat before I move on here. Matthew says, about to start the Expect myself. Still haven't decided. Major Hunter, any recommendations? Man, see, you're asking the wrong guy. I would always say play what you want to play. Just play your main. I'm not even thinking... See, for me, the Paladin was my main class. It's my main character, I should say, so I wanted to do him first. Just play what you want to play. Whatever feels good for you. I know it's not the answer you wanted, but if it's between a mage or hunter, something that has a lot of mobility, that you can spam some speed skills, because in the Maw area, there's going to be a lot of... it's going to be a bottleneck. We have lots of players questing there, so you want to get an advantage. Maybe pick a class that has some speed boosts and whatever. Alright, let's turn this thing on.
Anima reserves now nominal. Initializing. How may I assist you?
Welcome, worthy one. I am Greeter Manamis. It's my duty and pleasure to assist you on this, your first day among the Kyrian. Allow me to congratulate you. Your fate is reserved for the most noble of souls. Only those who lived a life of service may call Bastion home. I am certain you have many questions all new aspirants do. Oh yeah, that's what they call new souls that are here in Bastion. Please allow me the honor of introducing you to the next chapter of your existence. We will begin when you're ready.
I exist to answer all your questions.
Let's see. From which world, system, entity, realm, or form of existence do you originate? I'm gonna go with I think there might have been a mistake. We understand that at the end of a mortal's existence can feel abrupt and is sometimes difficult to accept. You are not the first. So they think I am dead because that's how you get here into the Shadowlands. You have to die on Azeroth. So of course my response would be I am not dead. I do not understand from which world, system, entity. I come from Azeroth.
It was greetings, denizen of Azeroth. We have prepared a number of activities to help you acclimate to your new existence. Please visit each station to learn more.
I must prepare my station. I will meet you there.
Great. Feels like summer camp now. So this is going to be an interesting story arc because they don't know that we are not dead, that we are in fact mortal and still alive. I'm looking forward to this. What are we doing here? Do I have to sit down? Okay. I always like sitting in the front anyway, so let's see what's new.
Welcome, new aspirants, to the first step in your journey through Bastion. While you venture among us, we will teach you the virtues of purity, courage, humility, wisdom, and loyalty. You will cleanse yourself of your mortal flaws and ascend to a higher state of being, capable of performing our most sacred and difficult task. We have much to teach you, but have no fear. Your journey is your own, and you may walk the path at your own pace.
That's it? Gosh, it feels like first day of college. It's like orientation all over again. Except I'm being indoctrinated with afterlife stuff.
We must all walk the path.
Well, you can talk to a lot of these other people here.
Go in service.
Just the general area aesthetics of a new zone like this has improved so much. Like, you can tell just the general detail they've put in here is so much more than BFA or Legion or anything that was done before. Did she tell me to step into the pool? Yeah, she did. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm in. Now what? Am I supposed to take a public bath? Oh, I got a new button here. Wash away the trauma of death. I'm not dead.
Passing through the veil can be traumatic. Allow us to cleanse the pain of that ordeal.
The stuff coming out of me. Oh, that's a big stuff.
What is that? It looks like a Kyrian, but it is twisted. How strange. Carry on with your learning. I will meet you near the greeter.
Yeah, that music came in pretty nice. I'm having fun. I mean, it's a change of pace for World of Warcraft. You'd expect to start in going heavy with all the uh-oh, my rare scanner just popped, so that means rare bosses are already spawning. But yeah, you know, World of Warcraft, new expansion, you think about leveling, you're thinking, okay, first hour in, we're gonna go pick up all this fetch quests and kill quests and do a whole lot of things. This time, the change of pace is really obvious. Like, I think they've loaded in... There's a lot of story emphasis this time around, and it's important stuff too, which really sets the focus of what we're doing here. So the setting really has taken a major upgrade, and I kind of like that. You're really setting the scene before you start going out questing. So what am I doing here? Who do I talk to?
Hello. Toodle-hoo.
What?
Allow me to help. A steward's job is never done.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to keep a straight face with those owl things. Something's missing. I'm not getting this part to progress. Or maybe I should really just go in. Oh no, this one. Hey, okay, so you can actually loot these anima canisters and pick up some weak anima. Well, I'm gonna do that just in case I'll need it for later. So we've got Herculon down here, which I think is part of the station visit. Ah, there you go. So supply weak anima. I gave him 3. I don't think that's enough. This appears to be a rare boss. If you look at my minimap, that's what the rare scanner, my add-on, says it is. So if I power it up, see, I'm gonna just keep doing that real quick. See if that actually spawns him as a boss. There are canisters all over. Okay, got 6 now. Let's go ahead and see if that powers him up. 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is I am awakened. Let the assessment commence.
Combat?
You shall be weighed. You shall be measured.
It's too far away.
See, that wasn't obvious, so you really had to discover a little bit, try and figure out where to get these anima motes from.
I'm out of range.
A satisfactory result. I yield.
Does he drop loot?
I listen.
Yeah, he does. There you go. Oh, that starts a quest, and I also got a functioning anima core. Let's see. Deliver the functioning anima core to Calistine. Alright, you guys, make sure to drop by this area and get that little mini-boss done that drops a side quest of some sort. And I still haven't figured out what this station does.
It is an honor. I wish you enduring resolve.
Ah, there it is. That thing. Okay.
All deeds from your previous life will be collected and stored. The archives compile the histories of countless mortal worlds, as seen through the eyes of aspirants like yourself. What?
I like it. It sounds like she's kind of spazzing out as a robot. Lack of anima. Final station. Oh, do mounts work here? Yep, they do. The bells of Bastion will calm your soul. Listen and be at peace. So we're gonna ring the bell. Yep, it's a bell right there.
The Vespers of Bastion are no ordinary instruments. Their voices bolster the spirit and draw forth the lingering burdens of one's former life.
And we're done. It's a little tour of Bastion. Now where is Uther? I want to see Uther, damn it. Bring me Uther.
The future of Bastion is in our hands.
I hope that was informative and relaxing. It was. I feel really relaxed. The music's great here in Bastion. I've said that like 3 times already. Alright, I've given your presence here some thought, Valariel, which is my character's name. It has occurred to me that you are no ordinary rival from Oribos. I do not know why you are here, nor what you hope to achieve. That alone is simply unprecedented. You must understand, individuals do not merely come to Bastion on a whim. The fate is learned, and those that are chosen for it are uniquely suited to this existence. So I ask you, why are you here, truly?
Keep a calm mind.
So let's tell her what we saw in the mall.
Our purpose is to serve Kyrian in service of the Maw? That cannot be.
What is the meaning of this?
Oh.
They must have sensed that I enabled the greeter. I will handle this, mortal.
Why is this Nemesis unit active? We can ill afford this anima expenditure.
Goodbye.
Wow.
Ascended One. This newcomer brings troubling news of Kyrian in the Maw. We must inform the Archon.
A grim fate. But if the Arbiter judge them deserving of it, then the matter is not our concern.
These were not prisoners, but willing servants. Surely this merits an audience.
There is but one way to earn an audience with the Archon. To walk the path and prove worthy of ascension.
Okay, let's... Now that... See, I thought that was like the default Kyrian. And then we've got this one over here, which... You know, I really like the design of this stuff. The armor looks fantastic. And I believe the wings would mean they are ascended Kyrians, which means... I don't know how to explain it. You've gone to a higher calling within the Kyrian hierarchy, I suppose. So any Kyrian with wings are basically ascended.
I would have you speak.
Let's see. We have heard you, mortal. If you wish to stand before the Archon, there is a path you must walk. Thankfully, it is well-worn and serviceable even in dire times. Though you're not destined to become Kyrian, our ways may be of interest to you. Learn well, learn fast, and perhaps the Archon will take notice and grant you this audience you seek. Aspirant Clea will show you the way. So I think this is going to be a common theme.
You know the path better than most, Aspirant. Archon's eyes upon you.
Okay, let's see where we're going to next. Travel.
Follow the path. As if we have... We should be on our way.
Lead the way. No? Okay, I'll do it then. Although I do not know where I'm going. Best to mount up here. So, as I was saying, I think the theme is going to be similar throughout all the 4 covenants,
I had
basically.
nearly passed my final trial when the drought began. None have ascended since.
Oh, sorry to hear that. It looks like we're going to have to convince all the other covenants that number 1, we are immortal. Number 2, if they want our help with the Maw and trying to get our heroes back, Thrall, Jaina, and then we're going to have to do something in return for them, which is basically, I think, what the zone quests are going to be, and build all these relationships. And then of course we're gonna have to pick a covenant to represent our champion. In my case, for DK, I don't know what I'm gonna pick. Probably the Ravendreath one, I suppose. But for my paladin, it's gonna be Bastion, because each covenant, like later on, you will get covenant specific abilities, 2 skills I believe is, and all of those will come unlocked much later on in the expansion, or much higher level I should say. Real quick, I want to check in the chapters right now. There is 7 in total for Bastion, and of course there's that new option thing where you can click on the book and read up on the lore. Hey, where did that go? There looks like an icon here. So cool.
Our realm must appear pristine to you. Words cannot express what was lost. Wait, let me show you.
See Bastion through Clea's eyes? How? Ah. Special button here.
We are in the midst of an unspeakable tragedy. Come. We will seek out my soulbind, Pelagos, at Aspirant's Rest.
I recognize the name. I hope you guys don't hear that. There's like banging going on outside. Travel to Aspirant's Rest. Let's go. Discovered Bastion. Oh, I can't wait to explore this place on my own. We have Larian Sire. Let's go ahead and kill some of the random wildlife here. Let's see what they drop. No one's making a fuss of me killing some of the wildlife, so it's all good. Not too bad though, you got roads and everything. I mean, I'm sure we haven't seen like what the wilds look like at the moment.
We have arrived. Pelagos will be eager to meet you.
And I'm eager to meet him. Okay, well, I don't think I'll bind myself here. So I think Pelagos is one of those companions you can soulbind yourself to, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen some of the preview articles with his name.
Clea! Thank the Archon. Pelagos began the ritual without you.
What? That fool. We have little time. You are a sign of the winds of change.
Your journey is just beginning. I hope you can help us. I hope we can help you.
Whatever the challenge, we shall rise to it.
Okay, here we go. It's the start of questing now, after almost like an hour of introductions. So let's see, soulbind in need. Pelagos is my soulbind. He's my brother, my closest friend, my mentor, and my student. He knows me completely, and I him. It's a bond stronger than any other. So I guess this is where we're going to start learning about Covenant soulbinds. That he now struggles is a torment to me, but I'm forbidden from intervening. An aspirant must succeed or fail on their own merits, or the trial is forfeit. I am bound by this law, but you are not. Okay, that's going to give me first piece of Shadowlands loot, some green stuff. Can I actually preview it or not? Yep. Doesn't matter because I'm wearing like this skirt thing, so you can't actually see any pants. So let's pick that up. Let me just double check real quick for reputation. Shadowlands the Ascendant. Yep, you do have rep, of course. Slay 12 memories. Negative memories can take a form. Sure.
Pelagos may soon succumb to doubt and fear. Make haste.
You got it. Alright, Snusu. Hey, Snusu says, so why are you in this area lore-wise? Bastion is one of the 4 covenants in Shadowlands, of course, and it's, I guess, lore-wise, I don't know. So when you die in Azeroth, your soul would go to one of these 4 zones. There is an arbiter that decides how worthy your soul is, and if you've had a good life serving the light or whatever, if you're a priest or a paladin, you would come here to Bastion, and then, you know, you would ascend or whatever. Ardenweald are for more of nature-loving people, I suppose. Maldraxxus is for warlords. Blah. And then Revendreth is for, like, naughty souls. I'm pretty sure there's some really popular WoW villains that are in Revendreth as we speak. So us coming to Bastion first, there's got to be a reason that Blizzard wants us to experience the Bastion story. Judging from some of the short stories we've seen, I think the Archon knows something in the background that's happening with the jailer and Sylvanas that is yet to be revealed. And I'm sure we'll know what's going on as we quest through here some more. And to be honest, I'm looking forward to it either. I haven't played the PDR, I haven't played anything regarding Shadowlands, so I'm looking forward to, like, uncovering everything.
I don't have a target.
So find Pelagos. It's in here somewhere. You know what? I just realized I have to I got to do this all of this again on my paladin later today. So if you guys are watching this later back, and this won't even be the character that I'm gonna be raiding and doing dungeons with you guys. Is that Pelagos? Nope, that's an Aspirant. At least there's ample spawns, so I won't have to worry about missing out on anything. Well, the rule of thumb, just go into the deepest part of the cavern and you're bound to find your objective.
I'm so sorry. You are weak. Ascension will never be yours.
Ah, there it is.
Help me.
Hang there, Pelagos. I just realized too, like, when I walked in here, this Alliance player was already attacking this mob. And usually as a Horde player or a player of the opposite faction, what tends to happen is the mob kind of grays out, so you wouldn't get credit for a kill.
Your failure is a stain on your soul.
It looks like that's changed.
No! No! I must not give in!
Okay, I'm not a fan of Pelagos' voice. Kyrian seemed to have, like, really high-pitched tones.
That was too close for comfort. Thank you. I feel much better now.
That's all? No welcome, no, hey, you're not dead. I need, like, a bunch more of these memories so let me pull out the whole room.
I need to get closer. I need to target something first.
One more? Yep, one more.
I'm so sorry.
Back out. So I'm not sure how soon we'll start unlocking some of these Covenant features, like Covenant abilities, soulbind system. The only thing I know for sure is that Legendaries is going to take a while, because you'll need Torghast for that. I already unlocked one Shadowland
That was
dungeon.
reckless, Pelagos. You would have fallen if not for that mortal.
I thought I could succeed on my own, but I was wrong. Share your words of wisdom.
Okay, I owe you a great debt. Yes, you do. Ah, achievement progress. What's this? Eternity's Call. So this is the entire storyline, which you could see in the main map. There's 7 chapters in total here.
How may I serve you?
The things that bind us can be violent. The insight we gain is no reason to let them run rampant.
Deep breaths.
Okay, I've given Celestine's words some thought. If you are to learn our ways, we should proceed as if you were an aspirant yourself. The next step is to journey through the Aspirant's Crucible. It is a place of reflection, training, and cleansing. For an aspirant, it is where they prepare you for a long journey ahead. For you, I hope you'll learn how you might help us in this time of crisis. Word of your arrival has likely spread. We will not keep them waiting. Take my steed and go in service. Yeah, this is full on
Pelagos and I will make our
indoctrination.
way over on foot.
Must we walk? I am fairly fatigued after my trial.
Consider it part of your training, my friend.
Oh my goodness, my stomach is really growling. So there is a side quest here?
Archon guide you.
The old ways. What's this? You there, might I ask your help? I must confess, with the lack of new souls arriving, our supplies... Okay, yep, this is gonna give me necklace and things like that. Sweet, pick up.
Go in service.
So side quests should be popping up here and there. Uh-oh. Give me a second. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I am going to stop the stream. I'm going to go grab food. And then I'm gonna go on my paladin and level that instead. Level my main, basically. I need to check if Frostmourne is available for login again. I may as well do that now. Come back to this later on. I can't believe that. I can't believe I wasted like half an hour leveling a character that I probably will not play for like the first 2 weeks. So because it's been 2 hours past launch, I should be able to get to my main. And that's affirmative. So this is my main palette that I really need to take through because my guild is not gonna wait for me. They start running stuff. I need to get to them quick. So yeah, I will be back maybe later tonight, somewhere further down in Bastion with my paladin, because I don't think you guys want to see me stream like the start of the
peace remains tenuous.
The introduction all over again. I think that's
These
gonna be
are
boring
troubled
for you guys,
times.
right?
Our people need stability.
So I will not do that.
And horde alike.
But I should have a stream for when there's going to be enough dungeon running, and of course the first raid, whenever that comes out, Castle Nathri. I think we got about a week and 2 weeks from now. Meantime, I will level on my own and share some findings over the weekend with some videos and whatnot. But so far, I just want to share some thoughts before we go, if you catch us later on. The introduction to Shadowlands has been super awesome so far. I really like some of the storytelling that they're using. And it's really hard to keep up if you've not been following the story in a while for quite some time, because there's so much going on with the characters, establishing what's going on, where we are, where we're headed to, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of this. Pretty exciting so far. It's just now I have to look forward to doing all of that again on my main. Wiga Chet says happy breakfasting, lunching, brunch. It is apparently, according to my friend, it's going to be a mix of brunch and lunch. So get some food in the belly and I'll be able to go for like another 12 hours. So thanks guys for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys soon. For those of you jumping into WoW, enjoy your leveling. Take it easy. Drink lots of water. And get up and walk around. Stretch a little bit. I am gone for now. I'll be back soon. Take care, guys.